EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for December 12th, 2018. For your Wednesday, we're expecting mostly sunny skies across the region again. Temperatures will bump up slightly from what they were yesterday. We might reach the 40-degree mark in some locations, maybe lower 40s down here by Philadelphia. But elsewhere we're in the upper 30s, still a couple degrees warmer than what we saw yesterday. Mostly sunny skies today, and then we're going to see an increase in clouds overnight, and that's with this little Sneaky Pete system over here. That's what I'm going to call it, Sneaky Pete. This little clipper system is very fast moving, doesn't have much moisture with it, but it might be just enough to cause some problems on Thursday morning. So we have an increase in clouds on Wednesday night. You see this diving down from the Great Lakes. The global models aren't very overly thrilled with this. It just shows a few snow showers for mainly areas north of 78 and maybe a coating to an inch of snow from that. But there are, at least from the perspective of the NAM, it is a little bit more enthused with this little feature here. So we're going to have to keep a close eye on this because you could get, instead of just a coating here and there, you might get a coating to an inch or two in spots. So that would be enough to cause problems, especially since the overnight time frame. It'll be very cold and everything will stick. It's nighttime, of course, easy to stick on the roads. So that will be an issue for the morning commute on Thursday for some areas. If this does get in here when it's expected to. And here's the high-res future simulator radar from the 3-kilometer NAM, and we're looking at 1 a.m. Thursday morning. So this is late, after midnight on Wednesday night. This is all moving eastward, and we're going to go in 4-hour increments from here. So, or 3-hour, I'm sorry. Here is 4 a.m., and you see it moving further to the east, and there's 7 o'clock in the morning. So light snow showers falling. Again, not a big deal here, but this is going to be enough that it doesn't take much to get roads slippery, and this could be an issue for the interior areas well northwest of I-95. So that's going to include, down here and all the way down to northern Bucks, northern Montgomery, of course, the Lehigh Valley and Poconos, and all the way back here toward central Pennsylvania, at least north central Pennsylvania, but it's also getting into Harrisburg too. So a large area here of a coating to an inch, and a few spots might get up to 2 inches if this is correct. So we're going to watch trends over the next 24 hours, issue alerts tomorrow as needed, or today, I should say. We're going to issue those alerts later today. And here is looking at 10 a.m. Still got this light snow showers going on, and then it kind of winds down as we hit noon or early afternoon, and just a few flurries remaining at that point. Maybe a few rain/snow showers further south here as you get south of I-78. But overall, not a big deal, but we're going to keep a close eye on it just in case. That is the first little Sneaky Pete system that we're going to be dealing with. Second one is not a Sneaky Pete. This one's a bigger one. Of course, this is coming in the form of rain, though, and we're going to see an increase in temperatures on Friday. Temperatures are going to be well into the 40s, probably mid-40s to near 50 in some areas of further south. But the timeline has changed on this a little bit, and there's a little bit of disagreement with the models on how the weekend unfolds, and we're going to side with the European model, which I'm showing you here, because it's been a little bit more consistent, showing the same thing. So what we're looking at here is Friday evening, rain coming in from the southwest, so that's when I think it starts, is Friday evening. So most of the day on Friday, just an increase in clouds, and then you have the rain continuing overnight. It doesn't look like an abundance. Maybe further southeast it will be, but up to a ½ inch in most areas elsewhere. And then this is looking at late overnight on Saturday. And here's Saturday morning. Looks like showers are ending. Showers are ending here, and it doesn't do anything the rest of the weekend. It stays mostly cloudy the rest of Saturday, and Saturday night we go to partly cloudy skies, and Sunday is also partly cloudy. So this would be a big change from what the GFS has, which is a completely different story. Here's Saturday morning, and brings this trailing energy for a little bit further northwest, so you get into the shower activity beyond just Saturday morning, which we're looking at here. Here's Saturday afternoon, here's Saturday overnight. It goes all the way into Sunday morning with these showers. So that's a big difference. It's a full 24 hours difference. And the reason it can be tied to confluence. If you remember that last storm that was over just south of us this weekend, stayed over the Carolinas, gave them a very healthy snowfall, and it did not come in our region, it's because of confluence over the northeast. And we have the same thing happening with this system, another little area low pressure diving through southeastern Canada. European model, though, brings us pretty far south, almost to the Canada-U.S. border. And by doing that, it brings a confluence zone up in here, so the precipitation can only get so far north with that trailing energy, and then it's forced further to the south. If you look at the GFS, look where it is. Same timestamp, and it's much further to north. It's by the Canadian border, but it's not all the way down here by Lake Ontario. It's way up here north of Vermont, New Hampshire. It's way up there. So the confluence actually with this is up here, and that allows this precipitation to come into the region, to stay in the region all of Saturday night, and the first part of Sunday. Again, we're siding with the European model for now, but this is subject to change. Very fluid situation. Is going to depend on this little bugger right here and how far it digs. And right now, the European model is saying it's going to be a little bit further south, coming all the way down to Lake Ontario, which keeps the confluence of our area, dries us out, and keeps any lingering precipitation behind this. Let me get the right image. Any lingering precipitation would be rendered further south instead of being allowed to come further north like the GFS shows. So again, volatile situation, subject to change. Just laid it out there, exactly what we're looking for, and this is the reason why there's some more uncertainty for this weekend. So we'll continue to follow this over the next couple of days and keep you updated as soon as we have new information. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is our outlook for December 12th, 2018.